Hello. I'm having just a little bit of trouble seeing you. I think maybe you're getting some interference from the book asteroid belt that's been going through. Why don't you try toning down your metric polarity just a little bit to compensate and see if that helps, okay? Okay, there we go. Well, I can see you clearly now. Thank you for hailing the Cosmic Ray Cafe, the #1 spot in the universe for an intergalactic dining experience. We bring all your favorite foods from all your favorite galaxies right here to one place. So, how can I be of service today? You'd like to make a reservation? Okay, well, I can help you out with that. I do have to let you know that being one of the most happening places to dine in the universe, we are currently booked solid for the next 3 months. However, if you have a date beyond 3 months that you would like me to reserve for you, I can certainly go ahead and help you with that. Okay, what is the date that you have in mind? All right, let me just pull up our reservation program here. Okay, what was that date again? All right. And what time would you like reserved for that? And about how long do you think your meal will take? So we can reserve the entire duration that you would like us to reserve. But you don't have to feel rushed, and it helps us reserve for other people as well if we have some kind of an idea of about how long our guests are going to take. So how long would you like that reservation to be? Okay. Let's see, what name should I reserve that under? Okay. And can you spell that last part, please? Okay, thank you very much. Now, how many people will be in your party? You and how many guests? Okay. And will you all be arriving at the same time, or will some of your guests be arriving a little bit later? Yes, it just helps us, seat everyone and make sure that arrival and departure bays are open or whatever, depending on how many people you're going to have in your party. Okay. Yes, our parking is free, but we do need to know, will you be arriving by shuttlecraft or Stargate, transporter beam, or wormhole? Okay. And will all your guests be arriving by the same transportation? No. Okay, how will they be arriving? Okay, and how will the remaining 2 be arriving? Okay, so we have a variety of arrivals to watch for then. Where are we located? We are located on Mal 7, which you may know is right across from the Wash Nebula, which also means we have a beautiful view of the Wash Nebula to enjoy while you're dining. So it's easily accessible by any shuttlecraft or transporter beam. Stargate should be in your coordinates, anything like that. And we do have direct wormhole access as well. So you and all of your guests in your many different arrival ways should be able to find us, no problem. Okay, so what species are you? Okay. Yes, we always ask that question because being an intergalactic dining experience, we have many different species from all over the universe who like to come and dine with us. And, of course, not every guest can enjoy the same conditions. So our restaurant is compartmentalized off to allow climate-controlled sections depending on specific species. So, for example, we wouldn't want to put an aquatic species in a compartment that is climate set for someone from a dry, arid planet. It might be kind of an uncomfortable dining experience for them. So we try to take our guests' specific biological evolutionary needs into account when seating our guests. So knowing the species of everyone is a very important part of our seating process, and that might be part of why we're so popular, because we do take everyone's specific needs into account. So we have your species. what are the species of your guests? Are they the same species as you or different species? All but two, okay. And what are the last two species then? Okay, so they can take the same climate control as you. Shouldn't have any problem dining with you. Okay, so let's see. What view would you like? We have 3 beautiful views to choose from in our restaurant. Out one window, we have a broad view of the aforementioned Wash Nebula. You'll get to see all the different colors of the Wash Nebula, and it's really just spectacular to look at. It really enhances the dining experience. In section 2, we have the Tam White Dwarf Star. So that's always a fun one because the white dwarfs are not as common as the red dwarfs. So that is, again, a fabulous dining experience. So highly recommended in this quadrant. If you've never seen a white dwarf, it's something that you might want to look out the window and see. And then over in our 3rd section, we have a great sighting setup for Cayley's Comet, which circles the restaurant. Not quite every hour. It's like just under every hour because it's really whipping around there. So no matter what time your reservation is, you will get to see Cayley's Comet at least once whipping around the restaurant if you sit in that particular section. It is not viewable from the other 2 sections because it only goes, one direction around the restaurant. Kind of, just oddly shaped restaurant. We couldn't get it built enough to allow it to go around all the windows, but that's okay because then you get, the white dwarf and the nebula out the other windows. So which of those 3 views do you think you'd like to be seated near? Okay. Yes, we have 2 tables available on that date there, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now, do you have any dietary restrictions among you or any of your guests as well? Someone can't eat heart of tar. Okay. Klingon food allergy? Yeah, that's fairly common. Okay. Now, I'll tell you ahead of time that we do have a cancellation fee. You will have to cancel a month in advance if you want to avoid the cancellation fee. Anything after a month in advance is 50% of what an estimated average evening out would be. So it is a little pricey to cancel late notice, so just make sure that if you cancel your reservation, you do it at least a month in advance because, again, we are always heavily booked, so you're fine with that. Okay. Now, how will you and your guests be paying for your meal? You'd like it charged to your account, okay? Do you currently have an account with us? You do not. Okay, would you like to create an account? All right, let me set that up for you here. Let's pull up the program and we'll get you your account all set. Okay, so I already have your name. I will be needing your address. Okay. And what galaxy is that in? All right. And what planet is that? Okay. And nearest star of reference to that planet? Okay. What is your hailing frequency? I can probably just look it up on our hailing frequency ID, but it's always easier if people just give it to me because sometimes you have a hailing frequency that you'd rather be contacted on, or maybe you're hailing from a friend's house right now. So what is your hailing frequency, please? Okay. And what is your long distance message interceptor in case you're too far away to hail? Okay. Now, since you do not have an account with us, or well, you do now, but since you didn't have an account with us, I'd like to ask a question. Will this be your first dining experience with us? It will be, okay. And how did you hear about us? We just kind of like to know if our advertising is doing well, or if it's word of mouth. We just like to know how our success is happening so that we can keep doing more of that. friend, okay. Do you mind telling me the name of your friend? Okay. Yeah, the reason we ask that is because we do give out discounts for people who recommend our cafe. So, I'm gonna look him up in the system here. Let's see. Ah, yes, he is a regular diner. Okay, well, that's excellent for him because next time he comes in, he will get 10% off of his next meal for recommending our cafe to you. So you can get that as well, the discount. All you have to do is when you're telling your friends and family about the wonderful dining experience you had at the Cosmic Gray Cafe, just be sure and tell them to mention your name, and then we'll put that on your account, make a little note on your account, and the next time you come in for another dining experience, you will get 10% off your order as well. And your friend's going to get that the next time he comes in, so I'm sure that he'll be glad that you recommended his name. Okay. So, what is your financial information? So I can add that to your account. What bank is that? Galactic Bank, okay. And what is the address of that bank? Okay. And the galaxy that's in? Planet? And of course, nearest star for reference. Okay. And then, what is that bank's hailing frequency? Yeah, just in case we need to call it for any reason. Okay. Okay, so we have your account set up. Let me just put your reservation on your account to make sure no one else can take that date and time. And then we'll just be charging your account for your meal, so you can order whatever you want, and we'll just charge that to your account. And then, of course, you'll either get the bill or have it paid automatically through your bank, however you have that set up. And then you can enjoy your fine dining experience with your friends. Okay, so you are all set. Once again, thank you for hailing the Cosmic Ray Cafe. We will see you in 4 months, and we hope that you enjoy your wonderful dining experience. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.